Hi, my name is Rob Tesk and I come from the Forge.ma or -ma martial arts. And the reason I'm coming to you today is because I want to talk to you about my views on the Wooden Man. My purpose today is not to go over all 108 movements of the Wooden Man because that's interpretive. There's many interpretations as to what the Wooden Man movements could be used for. But I'm going to go over my views and what I think the Wooden Man is used for in terms of training a pragmatic approach to your martial arts skill set. Obviously the Wooden Man has many movements. It's like a database of information of things that you could do to resolve certain conditions or certain situations. But one of the most important things that the Wooden Man brings you is because I can do this form without the Wooden Man. I could just start it, boom, here, step to the side, and do the form in the air. So that's doable for the Wooden Man. It's not a problem doing that. However, I don't get one of the most important things that the Wooden Man brings me, and that's the distancing. One of the things that the Wooden Man brings you is the fact that when I step in, I can evaluate my distance against my opponent. Am I in the right place distance-wise? If I was to stand here, I would realize that I don't have a strike available to me. So I have to rearrange my angle for my strike to be usable, practical. And that's what the Wooden Man helps to evaluate. Probably one of the feature pieces that the Wooden Man brings you is that evaluation of your proximity and your angles and how you're placed according to the Wooden Man or according to your adversary as you move in accordance to the self-defense situation. So that's one of the most important pieces. But my views on the Wooden Man is I see a lot of interpretations on the Wooden Man, and it's almost like it's in view of a fight, of a match in the ring type thing. And I don't see it that way. Wing Chun it's Southern Chinese Kung Fu, so it comes from Southern China. It comes from a time, you got to think of it as like, tight streets, options for being jumped, so you might want to have a skill set that you could protect yourself from violent offenders, and that's what the system is built for. It's not built for you to try your skill set against another martial artist. It's made for you to defend yourself against potentially anyone in a quick escape, like being surrounded or cut off from an escape route where you have to engage. So it handles very close proximity, kind of like a clinch fight. And again, this is coming from my point of view. So in order to explain that, I have my partner here, Harry. This is Harry Cito. He's my right-hand man at the Karma Martial Arts Academy. And I'm going to use Harry in order to demonstrate a few things. So let me start by just the first move of the Wooden Man. As you can see, boom. It's just hands go up, and I place myself this way. This is very clear. It's already setting the tone for what kind of situation this is based on. And if I borrow my friend here. So as Harry closes the distance on it, boom. This is what I want here. I have control of a bridge, of the distance here. This is very tight, very close quarters. In other words, it's a clinch. Harry could easily be in the same situation where he has my neck, and I'm trying to control his hands. So this is not where we'd want to be in a fight. So right away the Wooden Man's telling me, what do I have to do in order to manage this situation? I'm here, I want to get to the outside where I'm not struggling against somebody who's just as strong as me here in this vicinity. I want to get to a place where I'm on the outside of this range. So I can control the bridge where I'm safer, and I could use my center line to keep myself safe. So the whole purpose of the Wooden Man is I'm in a situation here, I want to get to the outside here. And these are options. The first couple of movements, boom, I come here, I go low attack, high attack, bridge the second time. I'm showing you the possible options of an engagement and what I could end up using in order to fix potential problems. So if we look here, this whole movement of the Bong Sao. Bong Sao is in flight, it's wing arm. It doesn't stay there for any length of time. So it almost breaks the logic of why you would have it here and then go into a bong sao when there is no purpose for that bong sao in this particular arrangement. So it's an option. It's optionally used. You can use it for other things. You can get to the outside of the hand, in which case now I've used my bong sao to move to the other side, or if my partner is putting up all kinds of resistance and he won't let me go, I could use bong sao to give myself some freedom here and then move to the outside, in which case I can hit to the outside. So by using bong sao here to place him in an awkward position gives me the advantage of getting to the outside. And then the rest of the form starts to talk about sequences and possibilities. So if you look here, move to the outside. I might find myself here, in which case I bring the hand down and hit. He stops my hand, I hit again. So it's showing you all the options for the traverse, for what the options might be, or for what the possibilities you could encounter. Clinch to the outside, hit low, hit high, move his hand down, strike, he stops me, move to the other side and hit. And again, it's all on that one sequence. I could easily do the same thing, and the form covers that on both sides. So if you look here, again, one more time, we move over here so everybody can see. So here, boom, I got the clinch. Move to the outside here low, I might come up high, he stops my hand, I fix the problem, bang. So I moved, and as you can see, I didn't change my attack vantage and move all the way to this side as the form does. The form suggests that I move around him. That's not what I'm actually doing. I cover the other side in the form. I don't have to do it on each side. What this is showing you is if he stops my hand when I bring it down, that I want to continue and change sides or change sequences of what I could do to clear the problem. Remember what Wing Chun is for. All said in one movement. Boom! It's the hit. It's all about effectively hitting the guy. He comes, I hit him. So everything Wing Chun does, everything it does is always in support of that objective. Me hitting him. Nothing fancy, just general stuff. Just hit the guy and get free. And that's what this is suggesting here, is when I come to the outside, whatever the options have, if I get stopped, I need to find a place to fix that, or to fix those intended hits that are not getting through. And that's what the form covers. And it even gives you options should you have to struggle. I can't get out of this form here. I disrupt balance. Boom! I can hit again. So what's starting to show you now in the form, if you look at the form, it's a little bit more sequence oriented. So in one part of the form, I will do here, showing you that I'm clearing hands while attempting to hit. And that's a big important thing, because I'm not just stopping hands here. I'm not just stopping my hands here, or punches coming in. These are strikes that I'm intending to hit with. And I'm not getting in. For whatever the purpose is, my partner comes and punches, I go boom, and I didn't get in. It was attempted to get in. I attempted to get in. And that's what this sequence is showing you. Me attempting to get in, and my good placement of my elbow is catching whatever potential consequential damage I could be eating if I don't have good structure. And that's where the Wing Chun training comes to alive, is teaching you to organize your structure if you have to deal with who knows what. These combinations and repair tactics of the system are ingrained in you, giving you the options to fix problems as you encounter them. But there's other things at play here. Fixing problems so I can effectively strike. Disbalancing my opponent could be a kick. I see it as a disbalance. Remember where we're fighting, here. This disbalances nicely. Gives me the option to hit. It's just a simple disbalance. Same thing with the side kick. If I get in here, I can boom, disbalance to hit. We're talking about what kind of distance are we dealing with here? It's not, right, fighting in a ring. That's not what Wing Chun was designed for. It was designed very much as a pragmatic approach to a violent assault against common thugs. Okay? Not a challenge match to see who's got the best skill set. It's not what it was designed for. It was designed for a pragmatic method of self-defense in a rough time, close quarters combat, to get yourself free and safe. Nothing too fancy, just very effective. So again, which brings more evidence to the fact that I'm here, I'm working very tight skill set to deal with this kind of sequence and this kind of encounter. The forms tie everything together. Structure, Sulam Tau. Close the distance, bridge control, Chum Q. Repair from a compromise on the center line, Bu G. All those concepts are brought into the wooden man, plus distance adjustments and awareness and your angles on the wooden man. So again, the form is open to interpretation. I'm not saying you have to agree with my interpretation, but it's something to consider. My take on the wooden man.